Hey, so imagine working at one of the biggest tech companies in the world, getting paid a fantastic salary, and still dreading going into work every single day. Well, that's apparently the reality for a whole lot of people over at Meta right now. And honestly, the reason why might surprise you. According to a deep dive by the New York Times, Meta's aggressive push into artificial intelligence is genuinely making its employees miserable. And we're not talking about a few disgruntled workers venting on Reddit. We're talking about a widespread cultural shift inside the company that has fundamentally changed what it feels like to work there. So here's what's actually going on. Mark Zuckerberg has gone all in on AI, and I mean all in. Meta has been reshuffling teams, redirecting resources, and basically telling employees that if your work isn't directly connected to the AI mission, you need to figure out how to make it relevant, or you might just find yourself on the outside looking in. That kind of pressure doesn't exactly create a warm and fuzzy work environment. What's particularly interesting is how this is affecting people who joined Meta for entirely different reasons. Think about the engineers who came in passionate about social connection, virtual reality, or even the metaverse. Yes, remember that. Now they're being told the metaverse is basically taking a back seat, and AI is the only thing that matters. Imagine dedicating years of your career to a project and then being told, essentially, yeah, we're pivoting, keep up. Employees have reportedly been describing the internal atmosphere as tense, uncertain, and exhausting. There's this constant anxiety about whether your role is going to get automated away, which is, let's be honest, a deeply ironic problem to have when you work at the company that's building the very tools doing the automating. It's like being a chef and slowly realizing the restaurant is replacing you with a microwave, a very, very sophisticated microwave. Performance reviews have also become a major stress point. Meta has historically been known for a fairly tough performance culture, but the AI pivot has cranked that up significantly. Workers feel like the goalposts keep moving, and the pressure to prove your AI relevance has created an atmosphere where people feel like they're constantly auditioning for their own jobs. There's also a talent dimension to this that's really worth paying attention to. Some of Meta's most experienced and respected engineers and researchers are apparently weighing their options. When your top people start looking around, that's a signal that something is genuinely off. And in the AI space specifically, there is no shortage of other places willing to throw enormous amounts of money at talented people. OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Anthropic, you name it. Now, to be fair to Meta, the company is absolutely not alone in going through this kind of AI-driven transformation. This is happening across the entire tech industry. But what makes Meta's situation particularly fascinating is the scale and the speed. Zuckerberg isn't tiptoeing into AI. He's essentially said this is an existential priority, and the company's culture is being reshaped around that belief at a pace that a lot of employees simply weren't prepared for. And look, the business logic is completely understandable. AI is reshaping advertising, content recommendation, user engagement, all the things that Meta lives and dies by. Zuckerberg wants to stay ahead of that curve, and you can't really argue with the strategic thinking. But here's the thing that really sticks with me about this story. We spend so much time talking about what AI is going to do to jobs in warehouses, call centers, and factories. But this is a reminder that the disruption is happening just as intensely inside the very companies building AI itself. So who exactly is AI good for?